Welcome back. This is Hamburger Stein and a Wasteland Reborn with day 6. So, I just woke up in the nursing home at Mystic Pines. I think I'm gonna be making my way through Lexington today and try and clear it out. See if we can find some good loot and, maybe take out those raiders for those settlers. Let's scout around the edges a little bit, see if we can, get a pretty good idea of where everybody's at. Don't want to just go running into the middle of downtown. Oh, what's this? Arts Diner. Maybe. Let's make our way around back, see if we can find a way in. What? Rad Stork Raptor. Huh. Well, I mean, it went down easy enough.
I'm a mighty, mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime. Yeah, I'm a mighty, mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime.
Thank you for the quaint ditty there, Heather. Oop. Oh, shit. Gun. Oh, some raiders just fighting ghouls. Oh, man got slam dunked. Compact pistol. Don't know if it's exactly worth grabbing. Take his tarberry though. Oh, basketball. Hell yeah.
Into the old world, eh?
Indeed, Codsworth. We can find out who won over here and finish off the others. Oh, looks like the raiders won. Let's fix that. Sweet. Now all of your loot is mine. Despair. Got some 7.62 on them. 12.7 millimeter. That's like 50 cal. Oops, more explosives. Short hunting shotgun. Oh, looks like just the generic version of the Remington hunting carbine. Oh, it's kind of the hunting rifle from Fallout 3, and I think it's in Vegas too, but you can upgrade it in Vegas, I think. I think it just uses 308 in Vegas. Does pretty good damage too, and only uses 32 caliber. Pick that up and give it to a settler. I do have a lot of other really good guns though. Alright, let's see what's over here. So many stairs. Why is it still so goddamn foggy too? Oh, bus station over there. Ooh. Okay, didn't break my shins. Oh, survivalist bus.
Dog meat, I hate to be the one to break this to you, buddy, but you smell like a dead Brahmin.
Survivalist bus. Let's check that out. Okay, I'm gonna stop acting like I don't know what this is. This is a mobile player home, basically, that you can actually take to different bus stops around the Commonwealth. It also can travel to settlements once you place down a marker there. But otherwise, it just acts like a pretty cool mobile home base, so that way you don't have to always travel back to your original base to drop off a bunch of gear and stuff like that. But it comes with, all these crafting stations and an actual crafting station to work on the bus too. Somewhere to sleep. It has water. Yep, and to use it, for now, it's going to use fusion cores. We have 2 fusion cores on us, and each one gives about 10 charge. But then, so to use it, you just go to here, select destination, and then from whatever bus stops you unlocked or ones that you make at your settlements, you can choose it here. And it does have travel time, and it uses charges when it travels depending on how far you go. The system settings, you can also change it. Let's see here. So travel settings. So you can set it to sleep when you travel. So I'm gonna set that. And then I think I'll also have it save when I travel. Real-time traveling or driving just means that you actively have to wait through it. Act like fast travel where you just go to a blank screen and you show up. The bus, you have to physically either fall asleep or wait for it to get to the destination. It seems kind of moot. I mean, for the most part, unless you want a slightly more immersive experience where like, all right, you start traveling. Now you have to actually go and sleep or wait for it to get to your destination. But I don't see the point in that. Register as a settlement will make it so that when you go to a settlement, you can actually access the resources you have stored in your bus at that settlement. So this is like a nice alternative to like having supply lines. You can make all your settlements kind of like self-sufficient. And if you want to build at a settlement, you take your bus there, you have all the supplies in your bus, and then you can start building at the settlement. It does kind of like bake itself into your save, which means that this save will basically be unusable if you remove this mod at all from it. So if you plan on only using the save with Wasteland Reborn, which is a really good idea, and I have no idea how the game will function if you uninstall a mod pack and try and play the save, probably just won't load up at all from all the changes it makes. Nope, I do yes, I want to continue, and then yes, I'm sure. Alright, yep, and it gives you the little warning there. Some follower handling stuff, and yep, if you want, there's a cheat feats you can do too, so like you can unlock all the bus stops. I kind of like the idea that you actually have to travel there first, discover it before you can actually use it. Some of the bus stops are kind of hard to find though, so I would look up survivalist bus mod, and then they have a little map that shows all the locations, because for some of them you have to be really close to actually like unlock the bus stop. Getting that so that way you can quickly find it makes it a lot easier. But you can also change how much power it uses. I think it usually uses like 10 to 12 power per trip depending on how far you go. It can be pretty low too, but right now it's just set to 100% standard. I mean, personally I do like 50% more, but once you actually get a charging station at the bus, which we'll look at when I get to the settlement, you don't need to have this activated, so I'll just keep it as is for now. And yep, and some other settings here, but we're not too worried about that. So I'm just gonna take some time, offload all the loot we might have gotten, making our way into Lexington. We'll continue after that. Okay, I think I did a pretty good job clearing out our inventory. So there's this cooking and chemistry station here. I'm going to scrap these and get rid of that, and I'm actually going to replace it with the universal crafting bench. So yeah, you can also modify the bus to your liking, because then we can also access the other functions added by the mod, so like ammo crafting and stuff like that. Put it right about there, then activate. Let's see, make sure it's in a good spot. All right, sweet. Maybe we should see if we can do some mods real quick too. Change the L, and we can change the emblem on this. Oh yeah, here we go, Minutemen. Oh, that uses adhesive though. Ooh. All right, we might hold off on that for now. Oh, let's see, we can put a bladed riot mask.
Nice one.
What do you even mean by that? Okay, I might do it for the helmet though. There we go, we got a nice mask on it now. And you probably already noticed, but this riot armor is actually based on the ranger armor from Fallout New Vegas, which in of itself is actually like riot armor. Probably won't be our be all end all like final armor, but I just think it looks pretty nice. All right, let's get a sippy. So yep, the water is clean, so you don't have to worry about getting any diseases or radiation from it. I imagine it has like big old dehumidifiers mounted somewhere on it, collect water. But let's see here, we can actually upgrade it. This will add on the outside will be hatches that you can access, so you can store all of your junk inside without actually having to enter the bus. So we'll do that. Looks like we can also increase the max power. You can change what driver you have, so you can have like a little robo brain, or if you want a Protectron driver, or if you want to just drive it yourself kind of look. I like doing the plow, because I don't know, I guess that to me makes the most sense. Like you'd probably just want to push things in front of it out of the way. Let's see here, roof add-on. Oh, we can add 2 machine guns functional to the top of it. I think for now I might actually do the quadcopter, because all right, I'll be honest, like at some settlements it doesn't make sense on how the bus will get there, so I do this for my own little monkey brain. So I'm like, oh, we just flew up there, that makes sense, so I don't have to think about how the bus actually got up to the settlement. Well, I guess if that's the case, we don't really need the plow. I guess that would be kind of cool, you know, you run into a vertibird in the sky or something and you slam into it with the plow. Let's see here, side add-on. Here we go, we can just put 4 machine guns on the outside that way. Can do tank treads, rocket thrusters. If we're gonna go with the vertibird look, maybe we should do the rocket thrusters. That'd make the most sense, or the hover pads. The rocket thrusters only require steel. And then yes, we're gonna want the bus remote, so that way if we go to a settlement that doesn't have the bus yet and we set up a bus location, we can use this and it'll teleport the bus to us. A lot of my playthroughs actually do kind of revolve around this bus quite a bit, just because of how useful I find it. I think it takes a lot of the tedium out of the normal survival traveling. That's my opinion. Again, if you don't want to do that, that's perfectly fine. All right, let's keep clearing out Conquer, guys. Uh-oh. This is a real sneeze. No, excuse me, guys. Sneeze made me feel like my soul left my body. But yeah, you can see the add-ons we added to the bus out here now. So we got the helicopter blades, got the plow on the front, got our thrusters. Oh.
Where is that infernal bus? I've been waiting here for so long.
Well, hello, Miss Sally. Well, you're waiting for the bus?
I packed plenty of food and water for the trip. I have a lot left over. I'm watching my calories. The storms around here are getting a lot more violent these days. It must be all that talk about pollution and the ozone. If you want to sit down and keep me company, you can.
Okay. So you're waiting for the bus, Sally?
Have we met? My memory isn't what it used to be.
I don't think so, Sally. I mean, what bus you waiting for, though?
The other day, a nice gentleman named Skullface offered to hold my purse for me. I assured him I was just fine. Such a polite young man. I should introduce you to him.
That's not what I asked, but okay.
I could just walk, I suppose, but my feet are tired. Then I saw this bus stop, and I figured it'd be faster if I just wait.
Oh, excuse me, Sally. I figured out how to turn down the ambient music, so it's a lot quieter now, but I noticed in some of my previous videos it was pretty darn loud, so anyway, Sally.
I was on a trip to see my grandson. He wasn't home. Neither was anyone else. To be fair, I'm not sure how long it took to get there. I lost track of time.
Huh.
I'm a little hard of hearing, so forgive me. I'm not much for conversation.
Yeah, you kind of have been leading the conversation. It's nice meeting you, Sally. I hope the bus eventually comes for you. Okay, guys, I don't know if that was a ghost or maybe she's, just been waiting for so long that she kind of like cemented herself there in the timeline or something like that. Because, she's got clean clothes. She's not talking like the apocalypse happened. Nope. Yeah, I don't know why I get surprised. It's the Wasteland. There's gonna be gunfights. I guess I just care if I'm actually involved in the gunfight or not. Bobby Pit bathroom. Usually some good loot in bathrooms. Not in this case. Excuse me, Godsey. Telephone. Alrighty. Okay, Sally, you stay safe, darling. Alright, let's make our way back into Lexington. It's a store. Commonwealth Shopping Mall. Okay, this is for a different mod we'll be doing farther down. It has a lot of really tough enemies in it for the time being, so I'm just gonna bypass that mall for now. Let's check out the pharmacy. But yeah, Mr. Handy will show up later on in our playthrough once we hit the required level.
I think this is a common sight these days, huh? I'm sure some would even call this clean.
As I was saying, a Mr. Handy, not Codsworth, will come up to us and give us a holotape with the quest for it. So we'll probably want to wait until about, sorry sir, when we're at the appropriate level. Smigarettes. Alright, got some good drugs in here. Or substances that enhance our abilities. Not drugs. Drugs are not cool. I don't have anything funny to follow that up with. I'm sorry. Oh, let's see here. Looks like a raider up there. Okay, we lost sight of him. Now they're posted up there now. Can't catch them in that. Let's poke back around this way a little bit. Looks like this raider got cornered. Some a little bit of ammo. Roxo. Okay. Okay. I say okay and already a lot, I noticed. Nah, who cares? Alright, let's see here. Back over the basketball hoop before we got distracted by the rad stork and the raiders fighting the ghouls. Hello.
Hey, buddy. You here to help? My friend Jack's in trouble.
I just got here, but yeah.
Okay, good. I can get us in, but first, I need a key. The kind that'll work on any door? The kind that looks like a bobby pin?
Here you go.
Great. Now, before I open this door, I gotta ask, who are you? And can I trust you to help me?
Does it really matter?
Not in the slightest. Not unless the answer is, I'm with the Brotherhood of Steel. But I don't think you're with them, or else you would have said so, loudly. The important thing is, we're here for Jack.
I'll do what I can.
Perfect. Just follow my lead. Figuratively. I'll be following you inside, literally. So try and look as confused as I made that sound. You'll figure it out once we get inside. All you need to know is, Jack is in trouble, and the clock is ticking. Tick, tick, tick.
Wait, are we going in stealthy? Art's Diner.
Before we begin, let's do a little roll call, if you don't mind. If you're here, say you're here. Aunt Patty.
Here.
Bobby Craig.
Here.
Arthur D.
Present.
Good. Now that everyone's present and accounted for, here's the deal. This man here is a synth. He's also my prisoner. Now, if you're all wondering why I've locked you inside, well, it's not to keep you in. It's to keep the Institute out. That's right. They got men all over the Commonwealth looking for this sumbitch, so I'd appreciate it if you just showed a little patience while we rest up. Come morning, we'll be over your skin and out of your hair.
But aren't synths dangerous? Why not just shoot them?
Sure, I could do that. Just cut the damn red wire and let them die. But then who's gonna explain to the scientists over at the facility why their fancy synthetic android is nothing more than a lifeless doll? See, I need him intact. so that they can poke and prod and do whatever it is sciencey types do to their guinea pigs.
Except you've got the wrong guy, Jack. Or should I say, the wrong Jack guy.
And here's your proof
Oh my
right
God.
there.
There's two of them.
That's right. 2 Jacks, 1 synth.
Yeah, but he's not the synth. I am.
Well, you're certainly as ugly as he is. But short of shooting you dead, I don't suppose you have any proof.
Not really. You could open us up, but chances are you'd find the same bones.
He's right. I heard the Institute makes exact replicas. Right down to the teeth.
You kidding me?
Jesus.
You shouldn't have come, Jack. No. You know how it is, Jack. I just couldn't leave you to die either. That'd be a little too heavy, even for me.
Well, stick me in a jar and call me Dill. This is what I call a real fucking pickle.
Oh, God. Now what are we gonna do?
It's simple. We lock this place down until we figure out who's got the nuts and who's got the bolts. And I have a feeling this scabber over here can help us. You, come over here.
You're not the boss of me. I'll eat a potato.
I don't know what to think anymore.
You know this man? Is what he's saying true? Is he a synth?
No idea.
Wow, you're about as useful as tits on a bloatfly, aren't you? How about this? Why don't you interrogate them for me? I'll be standing here watching you do it. Now, I've got my own opinion, but let's see if we can't come to a consensus.
Who's your boss? Why are you doing this?
Do I look like someone who works for anyone other than himself? I'm freelance, partner. Selling synths to anyone who'll take them. Railroad, institute, whoever. It all comes down to who'll pay the most caps. In this case, it's a bunch of eggheads out west.
Just who is this synth anyway? What do you know about him?
Who, Jack? All I know is what I've heard. One day they say he just started acting different, all cold and unemotional like. Well, if that doesn't sound like a synth, I don't know what does. But then those same people started saying Jack went back to his normal self, which got me thinking maybe the two of them were working together. Working in shifts, more or less. But there was only one way to find out, so one day I walked in his house, smacked him with the butt of my gun, and left a note for the other Jack. Wasn't sure if I was crazy, leaving a note for the guy I kidnapped. But seeing as there's a Tweedledee and Tweedledum here, I'd say my hunch was on the button.
What is this place anyway?
Nothing special, that's for sure. Just another Commonwealth shit stop run by Art and his auntie. Normally, I don't like stopping anywhere with more than one entry point, but Art assured me that lock couldn't be picked. I would kill him just on principle, but he ain't worth the ammo.
So you don't exactly sound like a stand-up citizen yourself. I don't have any more questions.
Good, then you can stop bothering me and start questioning them. You find out which one is the synth, then I take him to my handlers. Easy peasy, Japanesey. But there's one condition. Don't hurt him. Not a scratch, you hear? The contract I have specifically states they're to be delivered undamaged.
Huh. You are not a pleasant man to be around. As such, I'll take all your schmigarettes, cards, even the lit one. Not yours anymore. And these.
To be perfectly honest, I don't think the Institute really exists. It's just wild rumors and nonsense. I honestly don't know what to believe. It's true, he's been acting different, but is he a synth? That just sounds so far-fetched.
Never, ever trust a synth. Never, ever trust a synth.
Okay, I heard you the first time.
To be honest, I didn't believe it when he said Jack was a synth, but now? I mean, there's two of them. One of them has to be a fake, right?
What do you think we should do?
Beats me. I've heard of synths replacing people, but never moving in with them. Either they're both working for the Institute, or they're not.
Guess that's one way to look. I mean, that's, yeah, either they are or they aren't. Alright. Yeah, start from the beginning. What happened here?
Diner was open, same as usual. Then Russell comes in with Jack, saying he's a synth, and we had to lock everything down. Wasn't long after before you two showed up, and you know the rest.
I need whatever information you got.
The Jack I knew as a kid was always a little weird, but he started to mellow out as he got older. I'm talking 16, 17 years old. Adult Jack's always been pretty normal, I guess, but maybe that just means the sense got to him young.
Nothing else for now.
Sure thing.
Hi, Jack.
It doesn't matter which one you ask. Jack and I will give you the same answer. But if you choose wrong, this bounty hunter will come back and finish what he started. Which means the best solution is to kill the hunter and let us go free.
He was kind of a dickhead to me. I mean, from what I've seen so far, a lot of these, they seem to be working together, and for the most part, I don't know. Hey, I'm on your side. I just need you to tell me the truth.
Well, I'm not a synth, but I can't speak for Jack. He claims we're twins. Given he hasn't tried to replace me, I've chosen to believe him. Either way, you only have two options. Take Jack, or kill the bounty hunter. If you choose me, he'll come back for the other Jack once he finds out I'm human.
Never, ever trust a synth.
Okay, you've already said that, Bobby. Well, you see, I'm a petty man, and I don't like people that are rude to me.
Let's do this.
Oh! Okay, I guess they don't take kindly to that, even though you kind of had them as hostages, but teach their own, I guess.
Still can't believe you came back for me. Sure, that's what brothers do, isn't it? But you could have carried on Jack's life by yourself. No one would have been the wiser. Not true. I would have known. And besides, I'm too lazy to do your job myself. That's just about the only thing you've said that makes sense. So what now? We can't stay here. It's only a matter of time before word gets out. Doesn't matter to me. I go where you go.
Well, okay, I didn't know everyone would turn hostile. Kind of seemed like he was holding them hostage. So you would have thought maybe they, you know, I don't know, wouldn't react. Well, at least I guess, even if he is a synth, they seem to be getting along nice enough. Just let them go live their life. This guy was a synth. He had a synth component. Which is some 2 teddy bears playing checkers. Bottle. Need these so we can fill up at the sink on our bus and get some extra water while we're out and about. Aunt Patty. She has a synth too. Oh, so this is the replacement 10mm I was talking about though. So it doesn't quite look like it yet, but that's because it's missing some modifications. But once we upgrade it, it'll actually look like the 10mm from Fallout 3 in New Vegas. And it's not a giant blob like the original in Fallout 4. Looks like it's pretty big in the hands. It looks a lot more reasonable though, to be honest. Yeah. Full auto. Nice reload animation too. The automatic rifle. Oh, it's a BAR bar. This is 30-06. Oh, that's... Yep, it's got the awful recoil too. Huh, God, gotta store some of this stuff on you. Over encumbered. Alright, got a bunch of junk. We'll scrap that real quick, and then we can skedaddle. Yeah, that's not at all how I thought this would shake out, though. Well, it's a shame that we had to kill those people, but it seems like they kind of turned hostile on their own whim. Well, let's keep exploring the Commonwealth, or Lexington. Oh wow, what's going on down there? Bunch of random cars explode, or what? Jesus. Did the Jacks get into a fight or something?
Tick, tick, tickety. Means we need to keep moving.
I think I want to go up there, though, and clear out those raiders I saw at this building. Oop. Ooh, okay, got them all taken care of.
Jumping in shadows. Yeah, you're probably right.
Crazy. Let's see, let's take him out first. Okay, looks like he's just got a gun equipped. Since he's in power armor, I think we need to focus fire. There we go. Just bust through part of his power armor to take him down. Maybe if we get our gambling skill up high, we can use the one perk where it penetrates everything, and then we could just shout out his fusion core handmade automatic rifle and get ourselves some kind of AK. If I don't use it, a settler can. No, turret. Okay, he was wearing some overboss armor. He had a combat rocket launcher. Check that out, I guess, here in a second. I think I see. Yeah. Well, good opportunity to try out rocket launcher. Yeah, it's an explosive. Might as well give it a shot. Not the most accurate thing in the world. I'm guessing it has some drop, maybe? Maybe it acts like a rocket-assisted grenade launcher. Ooh. Yeah, might as well use all the ammo if we're gonna leave it anyways. That is an explosive minigun or something. Holy shit. Holy shit. Let's drop that. We might want to skedaddle. Ooh, would like whatever he's got though. Maybe make our way up over there. Okay, disengage them for a minute. Oh shit. Don't like the sound of that. See if we can get a vantage point up here. Oh, nothing here. Oh, there's that overpass though. Maybe we can make our way up to it. Get a view over everybody. Apartment's set up a little funny. You gotta walk through everybody's apartment to get to the upper level. Let's fight our way through this way. Oh whole party up here. Okay. Alright, leveled up too. Let's search this building real quick for gubbins, and then we can keep making our way to the overpass, maybe start picking up raiders off from up there. I think I got a quest to talk to Heather though. Where'd Heather go? Oh, you know what? I summoned the...
What's up? Happy Halloween. I have a treat for you. Here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Sound a little sarcastic.
Mm-hmm.
Can we chat?
I'd like that.
How's it going?
Great. We make a good team. Better than I expected. So much better, you deserve a bigger discount. You've earned it. And this is the key to my place. It's a small bunker near Covenant. I'd like to go there if we get a chance. Sound good to you?
Sure.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Oh, thank you. Anything else on your mind?
If we see any mutated fern, grab it for me, would you? I've been holed up in the one place in the Commonwealth where it doesn't grow.
Anything else?
I hope we find some alien artifacts, or maybe we'll get lucky and find a crashed alien spaceship.
Are you talking about aliens? UFOs and little green men?
They're real. An alien spaceship crashed in the capital Wasteland. It could happen here.
Alright, well, that's all. Interesting. Oh, you said you find something dog meat? What'd you find? It's this way? Oh, yeah, pre-war money.
Good job, dog meat.
Well, a bunch of it. Well, 100 pieces. Well, it looks like the bank robbery and that just about got away with it before the bombs went off. There's Super Duper Mart, I believe. Oh, yeah, it is a bank. More money in the registers. Nice. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there's some ghouls up there. Oh, there's one. Maybe they'll get them all woken up and scurrying around so we don't get ambushed. Well, let's actually get a grenade, use some of those, and we also leveled up. So I think we got our tinkering high enough now for at least the time being, so I think I'll dump into science. We'll just get that all the way leveled up along with our gunsmithery too, and then we can maybe start throwing points into handguns, maybe, so that way we can get our secondary all shored up. Perks, what perk do I want to take? I think for the time being I just might take a concentrated fire, like I talked about it before, just a really good perk when we were attacking that raider. Like for every time we targeted his chest, we would have done plus 25% damage and then plus 50% damage. We probably would have killed him a lot quicker if we would have used that, so let's go with that. Sounds like the ghouls are up there scurrying around. Here's the first customer. Yeah, there. Oh. We got a legendary. Yeah, you guys want to get that one? Don't worry, I got it. Let's see here. Leather chest piece. Recover 1 health every 2 seconds when not in combat. Okay, so a regeneration piece. Not exactly in something we're actually going to use, but nice nonetheless. To get full mag. Now we're burning right through this 5mm though. Guess to be expected when you actually have a gun that's a bunch of ammo, you're kind of a little more willy-nilly about using it. This guy's got a bunch of ammo on him. He's got some riot gear and optics controller. Might as well take that. I think it's actually, yeah, it's worth a little bit of cash too. Might as well take them. I think that controls when you actually have the riot gear helmet, you can put optics modifications on it and you can toggle them using that. Crap, it's been foggy for so long. I don't think we can get up to there from here. But we can jump on top of here. Ooh.
That's one way to do it.
That sure is. Lesson learned. Do believe stim packs make you add a little bit of fatigue, also make you thirsty. Alright, let's get up there and we'll start sniping some of the raiders. Eat another tato. From here, I think we're pretty hidden for the most part, and we can just kind of pick them off. Minimize the amount of danger we're in. I think I looked like he had a nice backpack. And VATS will help me find them in this fog. Another raider all the way up there. Is that them right there? Oh, shit. Come on, stay still. There we go. Another one all the way over there. See if we can get their silhouette. There we go. Turret right there. I just see the shine of its... hit the rail. Just see the shine of its barrel though. There we go. Crank that all the way up. Yeah, I absolutely love the laser musket as a sniper rifle though. Infinite ammo, and I mean every single time you crank it adds 30 damage to it, so maybe if we get later into the game we can find a new sniper, but I mean for the time being pretty efficient on ammo and it does a lot of damage. Legendary Raider Juggernaut. So he was probably the one that has a explosive weapon. Can't see him that well through this fog here. Just maybe. Let's try and hit that fusion core. There we go. Got lucky and we hit it. Ooh boy, come on. I hit the fusion core, but didn't look like we did enough damage to it to make him drop it. Good thing he's so freaking inaccurate. Kind of shaking up the screen a little bit. Where you going? Come on. It looks like he's hiding back there.
Only a fucking coward hides.
True. It's not like you guys had me outnumbered or anything like that. Called asymmetrical combat, sweetie. They're right there, but it's so freaking foggy. Can't see them. They're not high up, so I can't see their silhouettes. Oh. No, almost had them. Maybe if I switch to this. That's way low. Can use the concentrated fire to vats them. Oh, somebody else picked up the minigun. They're fighting their little hearts out. I'll give them that. Saw a shine off the minigun that time. Let's get down there and actually, oh. Homemade self-loading rifles got a pretty good VATS accuracy. Actually find a spot to jump off that won't break my legs. Okay, so they stopped looking for us. Good amount of experience, too. Kind of want to get over there and make sure they don't despawn. I hate spotlights so much. Handmade pistol. Use 7.62. Grab and hold on to that. Okay, let's see if we can find any survivors over here and finish the job. I think to actually complete the quest for the settlers, though, we gotta go inside and take down their leader. Sniper rifle makeshift. Holy crap, it does a lot of damage, but don't have a lot of ammo for it right now. Might not be worth taking. Maybe we'll come back for that. So right here, Avenger minigun explosive. You know, of course, when I'm not doing a power armor run, I finally get an explosive minigun spawn. Ain't it just so, Codsworth? Dog meat, pucker up, bud. I got something for you to carry. There you go. That would be pretty cool if you could, kind of like one of those Boston Robotics dogs, you could mount a gun on the back, dog meat. Hit a railway rifle. Wow, packs quite the punch. You know, let's just take her for a spin. It won't hurt, you know, use up the ammo, and then you can ditch the gun afterward. Give me some corn. I like corn. I think we took out everybody that was out here. Let's see if we can run around, scavenge the ammo off everybody. We can maybe make our way inside and take down the rest of them. Getting pretty late, but we might push through this. Just finish the fight. No point in doing all this and then go catching some winks. I think Heather sells something that has caffeine in it that's non-addictive, so we can use that to keep fighting, push through into the next day. Hey Heather. Now let's see what you have for sale.
I have the best inventory in the Commonwealth.
Which is another bonus of having her with you, is that she actually has like 1,000 caps and she can actually buy stuff from you too. Everything else is a little on the expensive side, but take this bone meal. Heals us 132%. There we go. Okay, get all that looted. Let's check out over here. We sniped a few raiders earlier. Coach gun. Oh, it's a double barrel. And I'm carrying too much. Check out that coach gun though. Oof. Oh, I love double barrel shotguns. Press cowboy carbine. Oh, okay, so that's like the long arm that we found over in Super Duper Mart. Damage is a little lackluster. Oh, another mercenary's rucksack. We can give that to Heather. Because I think the military backpack she has right now only increases her carry weight by 40.
Got any spare cigarettes?
You smoke schmigarettes? So that one's actually upgraded. That one does 80. So we'll give her that one. I'll equip that one. Ooh, that's a huge backpack. That definitely slow you down wearing that. -1 agility makes sense. And let's equip that railway rifle for a little bit. Makeshift weapons like that always make sense, I think, for more like your average scavenger, because I don't think a lot of guns will be still sticking around after 200 years, especially ones out in the weather and stuff. Looks like there's a guy back here. Just having a razor grain flapjack and a bottle of whiskey. Breakfast of champions. Climb up some of the towers real quick, see if we can find anyone else that we managed to snipe. Okay, yeah, like I said, there's one. There's usually someone still kicking around up here. One more, probably at least one more guy right there. Got him. Where is it? Hate those things. Especially awful if you're doing like a melee only and you just have that thing sitting there beeping at you constantly.
If there's a use to that, I'll eat my hat.
You don't even have a hat, Cods. If I remember correctly, there's a bobblehead up here. Even if it might not be particularly useful to me at this point in time, I like collecting things. But it is worth collecting, just so you can have the bobblehead display. It's always fun. Huh. Raider sitting up here with a shotgun. Now, I know in video games shotguns are nerfed to all hell, but I think even in real life, I think from all the way up here, a shotgun with even buckshot would probably struggle to actually take anyone out. Maybe. I don't know. Slugs, definitely I could see it, but I don't know about buckshot. Handmade lever action shotgun. Wish we had a few more shells to check out the reload animation. Bye-bye, gun. Check out just that other guy, a few other people I sniped while I was up here, and then we can skedaddle.
This place does bring back some pleasant memories of the old world, does it not?
I mean, maybe for you, but it's just, I mean, it's a Corvega factory. I guess for a robot, maybe that'd be sentimental. Kind of like a, I don't know, maybe like a hospital for you guys, a maternity ward of sorts. All right, making our way down, down, down. Here's another raider. Don't let any of that good stuff go to waste. Cleared everyone out on the outside out. Can make our way inside now. Still can't believe we found a freaking explosive minigun. Let's go in through up here. This will take us to, I think, a corner of the building, so that we can work our way out from there. If we start in the center of a building, we kind of have to fight our way through and maybe get surrounded. Should have probably waited to shoot that. I think we alerted whoever's here. Loot after the fight. Fight first, loot later.
What the hell was that?
Hey, who's there?
Well, at least it has a high damage. Oh, and you get your ammo back too. It does a lot of damage, but not a huge fan of how slow it shoots. Oh, festivities. You're just a fun-loving type of guy, so here's a shotgun that fires confetti. The boss's birthday. Notes. Boss's birthday. May 3rd, 2277. The boss's birthday is coming up real soon, and we wanted to surprise him. So, we modified some shotgun shells to fire confetti. We're gonna scare the shit out of him. He'll probably have our necks, but it's gonna be funny. May 5th, 2277. Reminder, never let the fully colorblind person ever do this again. Huh. Check out that shotgun. Certainly looks like it's made from scrap. We'll give her the old college try. Person over there. They'll poke around, but I don't know if they'll make their way all the way up here. Now I can do a little bit of looting. Shit up, monkey. Alright, there we go. They lost track of us. Oh, there's shit all the way over there. Oh, let's give it a shot. Alright, I think it's literally just confetti. Right down. Now let's re-engage. I didn't like that angle of engagement. We were getting shot up pretty bad. I had a hard time seeing them. Oh, guess they followed us outside. Well, I guess that's one way to draw them out. Chinese assault rifle. Check that out. But still, I think we're gonna go through a different angle now. We took those guys out in that first room there. Go through down here and make our way around. I think I heard a turret too. I don't feel like dealing with that. Chinese assault rifle. Give that a try real quick, and then we can swap back. I think somebody ran through here and tripped the trap. Did hear an explosion too while we're in there, but to be fair, a lot of stuff is going on.
These raiders have been hassling us traders for way too long. It's time for payback.
I hate that monkey. Heather, what are you doing over there? Get back over here.
Down, sir. It appears someone is shooting at us.
Oh, yes, Cods. Oof. Ah, yeah, the damage on that's really low.
Gotta reload sometime, asshole!
Technically spotted still, but I don't think he actually knows how to get to us before he loses interest. Yeah, the Chinese assault rifle looks really cool, but unfortunately the damage is a little lackluster. Wonder if I can change the... There's a tool called... Ooh.
That takes care of that.
I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. There's a tool you can use called X-Edit, and you can change like the base damage of weapons. So maybe I can do that with that. This is the shotgun, the double-barrel shotgun from the Metro series. Don't know how many of y'all played that, but it's kind of like, yeah, another makeshift shotgun. Custom reload too, or at least I think so. Dog meat. I know you got a minigun, but can you also carry this shotgun? My little trooper. Clear this back room. Some guys over there. Throw a grenade. Turret. Shit. Alrighty. Whew. But that's where the concentrated perk really shines, those when you're using handguns. Since they have such a low AP cost, like you can quickly ramp up how many shots you're taking and then how much damage that you do through the perk. So let's see here. Maybe I can test it out. Just... Oh, that works. Alright, that's quite a bit of fighting there. Hey, dog meat? Alright, let's get everything reloaded. Get a little snacky, eat a little tato. Alright, we leveled up again though. Maybe we'll just max out science right away. This will give us access to the nuclear reactor at settlements too though, so that'll give us a lot of power to work with when we start building at settlements again here soon. Maybe I'll do some junk jockey just to give us a little bit more carry weight, and then we'll also be able to level up our backpacks. I'll do that. Give us a little bit more carry weight. Took him out, no problem.
Something is stalking.
Shush. I know I've said it so many times already, but I love just the damage you do in survival so much. Like I said before, I do not like it when enemies are like bullet sponges. I know it technically makes the game a little bit easier, but I mean, we take extra damage too, so it's a bit more challenge in that way. You can die really fast from that, especially even the general enemies now are pretty dangerous too. Let's use a scrapper, breaks it down some more scrap. I should also say you can throw junk things again into the scrapper here, but it will break it down into different junk types. So part of the mod too is that you're actually able to scrap different junk components, like with another perk. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. I'll show you here in a second, but it'll actually further break these things down into like more base component. If you do that, you gotta make sure you take out the things that you've already broken down, otherwise you'll further break them down. You might lose some of those rare scrap components. Let's see here. Yep, so funky fabrications. This thing would be so much nicer as that other thing. The junk workbench may be used to break down and process common and uncommon components. Can't have nice things? Then make them yourself. The junk workbench may be used for converting various common and uncommon and rare components. So if you use a scrapper, you'll break those rare components down into uncommon and common components. So just gotta be careful of that so we don't accidentally break that stuff down. Oh. Some cans. Steel and lead. Don't mind if I do. Stand back a little bit. Oh, where are you?
Splish, splash.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath. I think, if I remember correctly, this is like an alternate way that you can get into alternate tunnel that's near the parking garage in front of the plant, that if you find this, you can come up through this way to get in instead. I don't think people realize just how many ways there are to actually get into the Corvega plant. Surprisingly well designed, like kind of first, what'd you call this, like a dungeon, I guess, area, I guess. Lonnie's Terminal. Ooh. Come on, you can do it. It's right there. There we go. Lexington. Lexington is ours. Fuck yeah, wiped out the ghoul swarm without losing anybody. Jared is setting us up in the big car factory for now. Apartment. Swept through town again today. Gristle and I each took teams and flushed some of the ghoul stragglers out of a block of apartments. already got my eye on a nice one at the top of the building. Been wanting a place with a view for a while now. Need another turret. I've asked Jared for another turret down here. He says he's working on it, but I ain't convinced he ain't just blowing me off so he can get back to playing with his chems. We need another turret. This pipe access into Lexington has been great for us so far, but if we don't defend it properly, it might as well be an open invitation for anyone looking to get in. I ain't wrong about that. Drinking party. Gristle and the boys almost got us killed the other day drinking down here, making all sorts of noises. A bunch of ghouls didn't want to miss the party and stumbled in through the pipe. Luckily, the boys can hold their liquor and were able to shoot straight. Jared. Still haven't gotten our turret down here. Jared needs to get his head out of his ass. He's been pouring way too much time and caps trying to figure out this sight thing, when what we need to be doing is securing this place. I'm going to talk to him. Gristle says I'm just going to make him mad, but someone has to make him see reason. So the site, I know Mama Murphy was talking about that. Maybe the raider got to talk to Mama Murphy about it and got a little too wrapped up in trying to figure it out. Lonnie. Maybe we should see if we can find a raider named Lonnie that's upstairs. We already took care of Gristle and Concord, so I think we need to go the other way if we want to go back to that main area where we're getting shot up pretty bad when we came in. Turret over there. Stick to this side of it so I can't get a beat on us. Well, there's that other raider I was looking for. I think we got the place finally, at least the lower level here, cleared out. Gristle's terminal. I'll check that out in a second. Security gate. Corvega storage key. And that's the key we got from Gristle. Ace's lucky helmet. +2 luck. 2180. Never forget. 6 tours. Huh. Explosives box. Let's get that open. Nice. More frag grenades. Got more of those things that I know what to do with. Let's check out that helmet first, though. Ace's lucky helmet. That's pretty cool. That definitely looks World War I inspired, though. I don't know exactly what. Maybe like a trench raider's helmet or something like that, but I bet that'd look pretty good with that enforcer armor we found. So I know that paint job there on the forehead is supposed to be the Minutemen, but for some reason it reminds me of like France or something like that. But maybe if it was red, white, and blue instead of blue, white, red. Alright, Gristle's terminal. Caravan. Took down another caravan today. Hell yeah. That makes 3 in 1 month. Top it off, Freddy came by with the good news that another caravan is heading our way. Says he spotted some guards, but it's mostly civilians. He even got an old broad dressed like a fortune teller and some joker in a cowboy hat. Gonna ask Jared for more men to take this caravan down. That fucking hat is mine. So it sounds like they spotted a Garvey crew when they were coming through. Saw Mama Murphy and they wanted Garvey's hat. Can't blame them, it's a snazzy hat. Would be pretty interesting if there was a mod that added, so like if you reloaded, like it would actually use up your entire clip of ammo instead of, I don't know if any of y'all played Helldivers, but it'd be kind of like that where if you don't use all the ammo up into your magazine, you lose it. And then maybe they make it so the mag drops on the ground. You can pick it up to get the rest of your ammo back. But I imagine it could be kind of like, instead of that, you just save the magazine anyways and you gotta consolidate it later. I know some looter shooters like Tarkov, I think games like that do use that system. Where if you reload, you get the partial mag back, but if you actually want a full mag, you have to spend time taking ammo out of one magazine and put it in the other. Alright, so got this lower level cleared out, I'm thinking, so we can make our way upstairs. Might as well grab all this stuff. The survival van's pretty nearby, so we can just run over to there if we end up getting too much stuff. Right, let's see here. Tektron over there and that terminal. If I'm betting, man.
Too bad they aren't making these anymore. Walking is for suckers.
I concur. But Heather, you hack that for
I'll
me?
take a look at it.
Wonder if we can get that Tektron up and going and see if it can pick off a few of those raiders for us. So before we even enter the fight, activate units. And let's back off and let it work its magic. Ooh, strong start. Oh. Oh, no, don't come this way. No, don't come this way, no. Oh, well, that could have went a lot worse. Don't know why it came this way. Hopefully it took out 1 or 2 raiders before it decided to go to the big robot factory in the sky. Well, let's take out that turret. Those things always seem to get a beat on me right away. Take that guy down. No, I guess that was the big honcho we were supposed to take down. Uh-oh. Okay, good thing that they can't detect me in game based on sneezes.
What's all this?
Ain't personal, just you or me.
Precisely. Nothing personal. Makeshift nail gun pistol. Ooh, just slapped the mic. Oh, it's 55 damage, but I think it's just like the other. Well, I think it's like the rail rifle that shoots kind of slow. Guessing it's either spring powered or pneumatic, but I don't think in real life it'd do that much damage. I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd probably still hurt to get shot by a nail, but alright, let's get looting. Oh, I can get you, oh, you son of a bitch. Corvega safe key.
You did good. Real good. Those fuckers wouldn't leave me alone.
Thank you, Heather. I need the affirmations. They keep me going. The only thing that's worth it. He had an assault carbine too. Take another one for another settler. Rognat the Barbarian. Holy Wambakazubas. Excuse me. Not very proper. Oh, get all these frags. It's fun to use. Did I give you a grenade? And oh, I should, Heather. No grenades for you. Look, I like companions as much as the next guy, but I do not like them having grenades. I do not.
I'll make it nice and quick.
Sir, give me a minute, okay? I was talking, but they are not good at using grenades. Oh, you got him, Cods? Nope. Alright. There we go. He had a 22 carbine. Huh. Ooh. Yes, please. I mean, this isn't exactly a heavy variant, but I wonder if we can upgrade it to make it into a heavier version. Heck, might even throw it on right now. Is it better than the one I got on? It's only 2 less energy protection. Heck yeah. Alrighty. Just have a few more things to loot around here, and then we can call it a day here. Oh yeah, the safe, the key you get from him is right under here. There's another... I don't know what employee designed those over at Bethesda. I disagree with your design choices. Nah, I mean, it makes sense, though. That adds a nice stealth element to the game. If you're trying to sneak around, you gotta be aware of the spotlights, too. I'm just salty. Let's see if there's anybody else I missed looting, but otherwise, I think we can get out of here. Alright, Commonwealth. Ugh. Of course it's still foggy. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, we took out Jared. Let's get down to our survivalists bus. Unload everybody's loot, and we can make the hike back up. Since we don't have, we have the survivalist bus now, but we actually need to set up a marker at the settlement before we can actually fast travel there. So we'll make our way back over there on foot, and then we can set up a marker there. Lost relic. Investigate the crime scene. Maybe that's maybe we can check out that quest later. Dumped all that stuff off. Let's hop into the bus. Some more ass cracking in my chair. I should probably take some time and knock the farts out of it later. Poor thing. Okay, so now that we're actually back here, we got some water bottles. I might fill these up real quick. That way we got some extra water on hand. So, you know, it's been over... Yeah, we went all the way until 7 o'clock the next morning. I think we might call it there for now, but thanks for watching. This has been Hamburgerstein. Just finished up day 6, but hope you have a good one. See ya!